Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today, I'm going to be putting on makeup for work, which I haven't done in a while. I've been showing up quite homely, and I'm going to grace them with the presence of makeup today. Yeah, so let's get it started. It is so early here. My body naturally woke me up before 4 a.m. and I'm like, you know what? I'll have no excuse but to show up with makeup. I'm going to go in with my tried and trues today. I might change up the eye look from what I've been doing. But I primed my face off camera with the Tatcha Silk Primer, and that's a good one. I'm going to go in with my good old NARS. This lasts me all day. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and let's get it started. I'm in the shade Vienna. 1, 2, 3 pumps, and I go in with the sponge, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yep, gonna be a long, busy day. This foundation will last me all day though. Oh my God, they're gonna be shocked when I show up with makeup. I used to wear makeup all the time to work, and I don't know, lately I've just been so tired. I just roll out of bed. If I'm lucky, I'll just throw on some mascara, a little blush. And I love makeup. You guys know that. That's what my channel is all about. But it's funny because when I worked in the ER, I I used to go into the ER during COVID when there was no point to wearing makeup because I'd have all the full gear on. I'd show up with a full beat, sparkles on my eyelids, lipstick. And I don't know, lately I've just been so tired. I sleep till the last possible second and I just roll out of bed. My hair is a travesty. I mean, that's a whole journey in itself from the weight loss. But nope, I'm like, you know what? Today, my body woke me up early. I'm going to do it. They're all going to be like, who is she? For those of my coworkers that watch me on this channel, they're probably like, she's doing it on there. Why isn't she wearing it to work? So today, I'm going to do it. I got to do this fast, though, because if I show up, there's nothing worse than you take the time to do your makeup and then you're running late to work. It's like showing up late to work with the Starbucks coffee. Okay, so I blend that out, get around the ears. Can't do too much on the eyes today because I don't want to run out of time. I gotta be it's about 5:23 right now, and I gotta be at work at 7. And we are busy where we're at. All right, blend down the neck. This foundation's great. It's medium coverage, so a little bit of skin will poke. It looks like skin, but it covers up what you need it to cover up. Okay. And for the eye look today, I like to think about when I'm doing the eye look, what blush am I going to do? Because if I'm going to do a cream blush, I would put my cream blush on before my concealer. So that being said, the blush I'm going to use is just a powder blush. So right now I'm going to go in with concealer. And I'm going to use where is she? My Natasha Denona concealer. Oh my God, everything is, there it is. All right, I'm going to go in with just a little bit under the eyes. I need it today. I can't believe how early I woke up this morning. And mind my cats, they're just going crazy behind me. Typical. They're going to become famous before I ever do. And then I'm going to blend that out with a little Morphe concealer brush. They just had a great, yeah, they're going crazy. Their names are Mac and Cheese. I thought that would be a good name for orange cats. Yeah, Morphe just had a great relaunch of their brushes. Okay. I make the ugliest faces for you guys. You're welcome. Okay. Get that where you want it. Oh, I had so many sleepies in my eyes this morning. I can still kind of see some. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Whatever. Just gonna work. Okay, and then blend that out. I like to let it sit for a second, but I don't have the patience today. I don't have the time, and I don't have the patience. Comment below what you wear to work. Do you wear makeup to work? And if you do, what's your go-to? I don't normally do the eyeshadow look that I'm going to do for you guys today. Oh my god, I had so many sleepies in my eyes this morning that they're like settling on my face. You can probably kind of see that. She's not very well rested, you guys. All right. And then we're going to go in with our powder. My tried and true is the Huda Beauty Pink Cherry Blossom Powder. Put a little on the cap. And I go in with a Real Technique sponge. Get it out of the cap. Just getting our base on, people. Tap it off, the excess. Roll it around. Make sure there's no creases. And down the face. So I know I use kind of like a lot of high-end products. I'm thinking for my next video, I'm going to do a full face of affordable makeup. I do have some products, and then I'll go out and get a few for you guys. Because there are some great products that are affordable. I just happen to have in my collection, I collect a lot of Natasha Denona and some higher end stuff. But so I've been using what I have in my collection first. My favorites. They just happen to be higher end. But I will do that for you guys. Gotten a few requests from people outside of here to do that. So I will do that. Go back in. That's the jawline. I do right here. Set the T-zone. Okay. Okay. Down. I kind of do that in the nose too. Anywhere that like oil would kind of get you during the day. Okay, I'm gonna put the excess back in the cap. Okay, that's good. We're flying through this. Okay, next, I don't have time to do like full contour, but I'm more of a bronzer kind of lady. And I'm doing more of like a cool tone look today with the eyeshadow. There we go, I got it. So I am going to go in with a little cooler toned bronzer shade, if you will, from my Hourglass palette here. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. But any bronzer shade would work. Okay, so I'm going to establish the perimeter here. I love this shade because it's buildable. It's not like super powerful right out of the gate. When I say I bronzer, what I mean is I like suck in and I right there. I go where I would do bronzer and contour. I'll do some sculpting for you guys on this channel too. I'm going to do some experimenting. And I go, my bronzer, I go down the neck. Okay. All right. Now for blush. I'm going to go in. I haven't shown you what I'm going to do for my eyes yet, but I am going to use from this Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I'm going to go in with some different shades. I'm going to be using this shade and this shade here and this shade. So I'm going to go in with kind of like a cooler tone blush, like a nudish blush. So I'm going to be using Patrick Ta. I love his duo blushes. I'm going to be using this blush today, and she's seductive. So, get my blush brush. And his technique is you use the powder first, which is kind of opposite of what you're kind of trained to do. Usually we are trained to do creams before our powders, right? But for him, you punch up the powder with the cream. And that's pretty. This actually is the blush that I use every day for work anyways, on just like bare skin, because it's so kind of like natural. I just roll. This is so embarrassing to admit to you guys, but if I don't have time to do anything, I just like throw my hair back, just throw on mascara and throw on this blush and like a lip balm and call it a day. That's the headspace I've been in, you guys. I just sleep to the last second. I gotta make some changes. Okay. I like a little on the nose. Okay, and we're gonna punch up that blush with the cream here. See how that kind of does that? Okay. And then for highlighter, I go in with the highlighter. Again, like I said, I'm going to make a video of, you know what? No, I'm going to go in with a different, it's still high end, sorry. But it's from my Pat McGrath Labs here. It's this beautiful like champagne highlighter. Sorry, I will go in with lower end things. I had a problem a few years ago where I just spent so much money on like higher end products. See, I think I still like my Hourglass one better than this. I don't know if you can always see highlighter better after you, I think I'm going to go in with my Hourglass. Just shows up better. It's like this gold champagne. Yeah, I like this one so much better than that. That one doesn't show up a lot. Yeah, this one's much better. I go down the nose with my highlighters. And on the tip of the nose, yep, that one's better. Instant lip filler, Cupid's bow. Instant lip filler. Little lip flip. Okay, now for the eyes. I do my brows after my eyes. I know some people do brows first. I'm very simple with my brows. I'm a simple gal. Huh. Sort of. Okay. So let's prime our eyes. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty primer. And this, let me just get the crease out of there. This will make my eyeshadow kind of last all day, prevent creasing, kind of cancels out the bluey veininess of the eye. So today I'm going to use some colors from the I Need a Nude palette by Natasha Denona that I don't really use too often. So this should be interesting. Okay, just get that all over the lid. And kind of a little above it too, because we always blend our transition shades a little higher. Okay. See how that kind of cancels out any colors that were like the natural colors of your lid, and it makes it not tacky, but just makes it like a good base for a shadow to hold on to. And I use sorry for people who have watched all my videos and this all sounds super repetitive, but I use Refer brushes. They're from Japan. They're made with real goat hair. They're excellent. I use those for my eyes. For face, I just use like Amazon brushes. BK Beauty is a good brand for brushes too for face. Let's see here. Just grabbing my eye brushes. All right, so I'm using the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, which is probably my favorite palette that I have. And I'm going to go in first for a transition shade. It's going to seem kind of dark, so I'm a little scared. I'm going to go in with Wit right here. So let's see here. I'm going to go in with my Refer number 16 brush. I'm going to tap off the excess. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a dark transition shade. I'm going to start off by getting it all over the lid. Get it up. It's dark for a transition. I mean, not terribly dark. It's just like, I'm used to lighter transition shades, but I'm also very fair. So I put my transition shades all over the lid and then up. Okay, let's blend that out. Windshield wiper motions. Very gentle. Okay, we're looking pretty good. My God, my coworkers haven't seen me with an eyeshadow look in eons. Okay. Okay, got that side done. We could always go back and blend it out afterwards. Okay, we're gonna do this side now. It's hard to do this on camera because I'm trying to like see what I'm doing, but also let you guys see what I'm doing, not mess it up. See, I got a real harsh edge there, right there. I got so many sleepies in my eyes. I tried to get all of them out, but it's a real harsh edge right there. Get it all over the lid. I'm going to take some of the color off that with my color switch and blend out that. See that like harsh edge right there? Try to blend that out. It's a little better. Okay, gotta get some more of that on the lid. Okay. My eyes are just really dry. I want to start using an eye cream. I have so many eye creams, but they just like break me out in little like pustules. My skin is really sensitive to changes in skincare. Anybody else relate to that? Okay. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go in with the outer corner. Oh, my back. Okay. And I'm going to go in with Vague right here. Color shade names are so funny to me. Like, who comes up with these? Okay, we're going to go in with the outer corner here. Very gently. Swoop it into the crease. Windshield. Circle, circle, circle. Windshield wiper. Just ever so lightly deepening it because I don't need a full smoky eye for work. My patients are going to be like, what the hell? Okay. Probably stop just like that. I don't need, like I said, I don't need a full smoky eye for work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Circle, circle, circle. Bring it into the crease a little bit. And I'll probably go in under the lid a little bit with this shade. Okay. That deepened it up nice though. Bring it into the lid a little bit. Okay, how we looking? Okay. I'm gonna go under the lid with that Vague shade. Same thing on the other side. Okay. All right. And we're going to go in with an inner corner. And I'm just going to use this shade Fair here. It's just like a light matte shade. Just to brighten up the inner corner a little bit. We can go under the brow too. We'll do that. Just to brighten it up. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to marry these two shades together. Just kind of blend out the outer corner and the transition shade together with my reference number 16 that had that transition shade. I just kind of undid my brow bone color, but whatever. It's early. It's only 5:45 over here, but we're making good time. Okay, now for all over the lid, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Sheen. And for sparkly colors, I like to use my fingers. I think like it's the oil of the finger just picks it up better and makes it application better. You can just like get it on the lid better. Hey, that's nice. Pretty little eye look. Oh, if only my hair wasn't such a travesty right now. I'd actually look like decent for work. Okay, after this, we're gonna do brows. Then my lashes. Oh, we'll set the face. I always set my face before I do lashes so I don't get mascara all over me. That's a pretty little light shimmer. Just like a wash of shimmer. It's pretty. Okay, maybe a little more. Shimmer is my favorite part. Okay. There's the eyes. All right, so that was a different color story from that palette that I like. I like that. It's pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go in and do brows. Comb them back. Get them where you want them. I'm just going to do product I've been using since the dawn of time. I mean, why stop using what works? I'm going to use NYX the Brow Glue in the shade brown. Like I said before, I'm not naturally this blonde. I don't have brown hair, but it has gotten darker over the years. I do get highlights. I'm a blonde, but I'm more of like a dark blonde. Not quite this blonde. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to set my face. Someone tell me, are they discontinuing the all-nighter spray by Urban Decay? I'm going to have to find a new setting spray. It would break my heart. Okay, and then I blow dry my face. And then next will be lashes, and then lips, and we'll be done. So I'll be back with lashes on. Okay, I'm back, and mascara is on. I used Maybelline Surreal, and it's waterproof. So my trick is to curl your lashes 20 seconds on each side. Comb them out real good first. You want to get your lashes into the position you want. Curl them 20 seconds on each side, then go back and curl them 10 seconds on each side, and then use a good waterproof mascara. It doesn't have to be a high-end. Maybelline hits every time. I use the Surreal lashes by Maybelline. This is a really good one. And actually, you can see I got a little bit underneath. So I'm going to show you a trick for getting that off. I'm letting it dry first. That's key. Let it dry. I'll go back and get that off. So don't you worry. And mind my hair. My hair is a travesty right now. I just lost a bunch of hair when I lost weight. So we're going to go in with lips. And I'm going to use MAC Cool Spice. And I'm not going to use my coffee stained mirror. I'm going to use the mirror behind you guys. So my lips are a little, I've gotten lip filler. My lips are naturally uneven. So he did a good job with my lips considering what he was working with. So it's always a little bit of a struggle. So bear with me. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go in with, I love MAC lip products. MAC is just the OG. I'm going to go in with MAC and Cool Teddy. Looks like this. They just had an awesome relaunch of their Cool Tone Nude lipsticks and lip liners. Okay. Looking good. And I think now this should be dry enough. Do you see that little spot right there? I'm going to go in with a spoolie, okay? Just gonna, and it's in a dangerous spot because that's where my concealer is. Just gonna gently, and it's gone. Just like that. Gone. All right. And I think for a gloss, this doesn't need a gloss. But if I was gonna do a gloss, I think I would do my favorite gloss right now. Sorry, it's disgusting because it's been in my purse. Is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Smoothing Glosses. These are incredible. I might actually put it on. This one is in, which one is this? Lavender Sorbet. It's like almost like a purple. Yeah, that's pretty. It needed it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me and getting ready for work. I can't wait to shock all my coworkers today. If you like makeup, if you like tutorials, if you like reviews, feel free to subscribe, like this video, and join me in my next video. Thank you guys. Have a great day.